Hi everyone, in this lesson we're going to talk about class inheritance. Inheritance is used when two classes share some common properties and methods, and instead of repeating our code, we have one class inherit from another class. Now, when talking about inheritance, there are two terms. One is the class that is like the parent class, and the other one is the class that inherits from the parent class. The parent class is also called like the base class or the super class, and the child class, that the class that inherits, it is also called the derived or the subclass. In case you come around or what is the term? If in case you come along these terms when you're reading and you're learning about class inheritance online. All right, so let's jump in. Now, I want to create a class. It has been, honestly, it has been like a year since I've created a lesson. That's why it's like, and I don't, it's not like I have English friends that I practice my English with. So it's been like a year. There has been like big changes in my life, and it has been a year and I haven't practiced English. That's why it might sound a little bit sloppier than before. But I'm reading, I'm studying, and I'm talking to myself mostly to just make sure that my English is brushed up on and it is a little bit better than this trying to find words, trying to look for words. I hope it's not too annoying. I hope that's not the case. All right, we have a class. Now this class, I could call it anything I want, but I'm going to call it book. Now, I want this class to inherit from our product class. And the keyword is something that we have already talked about when we talked about interface inheritance. It's the same keyword, extends. And it might look like the same thing, but it's instead of inheritance, we have the class keyword. And in here, we write the parent class from which we want to inherit properties. Now, within this class, I'm going to create a constructor. We're going to use parameter properties. And this constructor is going to have, let's provide parentheses. Let's have a public shipment, come on, buddy, shipment ID, the type of which is going to be number. And I am going to add ID, which is going to be of type number. Now, I don't have to provide the keyword, whether it's public or private, because this is what's going to be inherited from the parent. And in here, I think it has to be semicolon. Cool. And then I'm going to provide the name, which is of type string. And then the price, which is actually a private property. Cool. So far, everything is okay. We can see there is a lot of errors. And that's because we have not actually referenced. We said that we want to extend, but there is a method that we need to invoke. That is the super method that references the parent class. So within the super, I need to provide ID. Now the ID is okay. Sorry, these have to be commas. Cool. ID and then name, everything that you want to inherit from the parent class, you write it in the super. Cool. And then underscore price. Now what we have done is we have created one property here and we have inherited 3 properties from the parent class. And we can create methods in here that would not have anything to do with the parent class. For example, shipment status. This one, let's say I want to provide a log statement here, and I'm going to say item shipment ID is better. Shipment ID is, let's use our operator. And within this operator, what we need is we want to find out the value of a variable. And the way we extract it is using these template literals, actually. All right, so which property we want to extract the value from? Since it's shipment ID, we are going to grab the shipment ID. But if I do shipment ID, it's like this. Well, it ruined the surprise, but without using the this keyword, it's not going to know what is shipment ID, what shipment ID actually is. So we need to reference which class it is we're talking about. So as soon as I do this, we can see we have ID, language, name, price, run, promotions, shipment ID, and shipment status. Now, the other ones, like this language, we have not specified it here. But since we are extending the parent class, that has come irrevocably here as well. So we have this.shipment. In this scenario, this keyword refers to the book class. I just want to get the shipment ID. So I'm going to say shipment ID item with the shipment ID has been shipped. Something like that, very generic, which we are going to talk about. I mean generics. Cool. Let's create our first book, which is going to be an object instantiated from this class. And we're going to use the new keyword. Now the name of the class. And as soon as I do that, we need to enter a shipment ID, ID number, name, price, and that's it. Cool. So the shipment ID for this is going to be 10, 20, 30. I'm not going to overthink that. ID is going to be 111. The name is going to be the kite runner. Okay. And the price is going to be 35. And let's log this as well. Book 1. Save that. Take a look at it in our console. We have our book with all the properties there. That's it for this lesson. See you in the next one.